here's the question. Have you gotten off the Rams bandwagon yet?
No, absolutely not. No. They had a bad game. Matthew Stafford had a bad game. Skip, he missed some opportunities that he didn't miss in the first 3 games. Every throw that he had an opportunity to make yesterday, he missed. But every throw in the first 3 games, he made. There are some throws to Cooper Kupp, Skip. He normally picks those in his pocket. And for whatever reason, he didn't make it yesterday. He had to throw to D-Jack. And what Stafford's going to have to understand, if you got to carry out a deep play-action fake to D-Jack, you got to cut it short. Because he's going to outrun your arm.
We've seen it twice against the Bucs, and now one yesterday he got picked.
Yes, he underthrew him. He got it for a touchdown. Because if D-Jack gets a free release, and people are going to be very reluctant to press him because he still has game-breaking speed. He can break the game wide open. You see this? This is too long. And he hits. Nope. You're not going to look at this. He's got him. That ball's got to be out there. That's got to be a touchdown.
That ball is 15 yards underthrown.
Pull up, throw it. See, once he hitches, it's over. It's ball game.
I know Matt's got a freakish arm, but he didn't have a freakish deep arm maybe.
No, not that situation, Skip. And that's what, like I said, he just had a bad game. He was 5 of 13 when targeted. Cooper Kupp had 13 targets. He only connected on 5. Had him a couple of times up the seam. Those are normally touchdowns. He missed him. Had him in the flat on a touchdown. He missed him. So that's what I'm going to chalk it up. But give the Cardinals credit. If you tell me they're going to be able to run the football like they ran it yesterday, Skip, the NFC is on notice. I think you talk about Dallas put the NFC on notice. No, Arizona put the NFC on notice. But going to the Rams, and that was a demolition. Not only did they beat them up.
They did.
So they put the whole NFC with that guy, Skip.
216 yards rushing. Go ahead.
But it's that guy, Skip. That guy went and got 3rd and 16 with his leg.
He did.
Out of nothing.
Since you brought it up, could we please see Kyler? This is like nobody can do this except that little man.
And Lamar Jackson. Those the only 2.
Yeah, Lamar could.
But Skip, this is ridiculous.
I don't know. The quick feed on this, the escape, is just silly. This is silly.
Look at this.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
No. And the thing is, when he stops, keep pushing to the sideline. Make him turn back. Young should have just kept running. Okay, I'm going to make you turn back to my help, which is 52. Once he gets the edge, Skip, that's 3rd and 16. He just outran. That's 3rd and 16 that he went and got with his legs.
It was a huge play.
And then, like I said,
that play actually just broke the game open.
Yes, he was 24 or 32.
Yep.
They ran the ball 40 times. You said that's a key to success. Now, I don't expect, 12 carries for 120 yards for Edmonds. Skip, they put the NFC on notice. I'm not off the Rams. I'm not getting off them because I believe Matthew Stafford will bounce back and play better. He's not going to miss those throws that he missed yesterday. They're going to be right back in the mix. Watch them on Thursday night.
Really?
Yeah.
I was watching very closely yesterday for Coach Sean McVay, and I kept saying, where is he? I need to see. Well, remember what happened just the week before against the Buccaneers? Could we please see Coach McVay? He's running up the tunnel after. Oh, there he is. Oh, they're coming off the field. Slap those butts. Slap those butts because we're going to win the Super Bowl today. We got this. We're on the way to the Super Bowl because we're beating the defending champs. I'm going to run all the way up the tunnel.
You hate now.
I'm going to showboat up the tunnel to slap 5 with my man D-Jack. Way to go, Coach McVay. He's everywhere. He's laughing on the sideline with Matthew Stafford. I saw none of the above yesterday. I don't know what happened to him. Was he ill? Maybe he ate something that disagreed with him. I don't know. I didn't see any of that yesterday.
I don't know if you noticed this, but Arizona's on your schedule. Now, you keep on key-keying.
I'm key-keying.
Yeah, you key-keying now. But Kyler got something for you. Remember what happened last Monday night they played you?
Last Friday on the show, who picked Arizona to pull off the upset in this game?
I
believe I did. I thought it was going to be high-scoring close. I did not see that coming because that was not a butt slap. That was a butt kick.
Yes.
And I will be the first to tell you that I did tell you so on this. The Rams got the Bucs at the perfect time because the Bucs were looking ahead, at least their quarterback. I think the whole team was looking ahead to Foxborough last night. And what did I tell you on Friday? That Arizona got the Rams at the perfect time because the Rams had just played their Super Bowl thanks to Coach McVay the week before.
Okay.
He let them get way too high, and they couldn't quite get back up for an undefeated division rival coming to their place we got this. No, you don't got this. Because that little man who I loved, Kyler Murray at OU, and I kept telling you going into the draft, he is a special, I'm going to give you little, he is a special little playmaker. He's just got guts. He's got a whip of an arm.
Yeah.
He's got a quick release. He seems to be getting more and more accurate because I think he's just getting more comfortable with everything.
He looking like throwing off his back foot like Aaron Rodgers. He throwing jump passes. And Skip, like I'm saying now, if you got a quarterback and he's for real, and this little man that you, Kyler Murray, he seems to be for real, you can go a long way. Now, they haven't even really got D-Hop involved this year.
Okay, but did you see the touchdown pass, if we could see it, to the other guy who used to be the guy in Cincinnati, to A.J. Green? And I told you he's going to help them because if you single him, this is going to happen every once in a while because he's just a big stud, strong receiver. And he's still got some left in the tank. I don't think what he's used to be.
No,
but come on. If you can occasionally do that, it's a game breaker.
The Rams are not as good defensively this year as they were last year after they lost those two guys that went to Cleveland.
Okay, I agree because remember, for what it was worth, some of them were garbage yards, but Brady threw for 432. Nobody this year has thrown for 432 yards except Brady against the Rams. So they're not quite as suffocating as they used to be. You can throw on them, and even that Rondale Moore, the rookie that they got, listen, he just got quicks, man. He gives him another weapon, so they're not D-Hop centric. He doesn't have to force it to D-Hop, and he didn't really utilize him that much yesterday. And listen, that little Chase Edmonds, look what he went for. He ran 12 times for 120 yards. He can get loose on you and hurt you. He can catch the ball.
And they got a nice little mix, Skip. You mentioned A.J. Green. They got D-Hop. They got Rondale Moore. Christian Kirk, who did not have a big day.
He did not.
Tight end Williams.
Yeah. He's pretty good. Max Williams is pretty good. And listen,
former Raven.
James Conner, he was hammering away when they need to get some hard yards. I think Pittsburgh misses him because once upon a time, he was really all Pittsburgh had. And now he's looking like he's running harder than Najee Harris, their rookie, is in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but Stafford just missed some throws that he would have made. Skip, you hit that throw because what broke the game open last week is that he hit the deep throw over the top to D-Jack. Well, he had an opportunity early to really to send a message like, okay, here we go again.
They love that deep rollout, you know, where you stop and throw it
back across the field. Yes, and he has the kind of arm, but he's going to have to understand, and Sean McVay's going to have to tell him, where you would normally take your full depth, 7 steps up and hitch, you can't do that with D-Jack. Let's make it 5 with no hitch and let it go. Because he's free release, Skip. He's digging. So he don't have to get off any press release. He's just digging from the word jump. He's going to take it up, pretend like he's going to run out, and he's going to take it all the way across the field.
Listen, every time I looked up, somebody else on defense was making a play for them. They got a bunch of playmakers.
They got Simmons, and they got Chandler Jones. They got J.J. Watt.
Chandler Jones was quiet again, and you pointed out he's been quiet since he had his big 5-sack game. But when you least expect, he'll just rise up, right?
He can still get out the quarterback. Collins hadn't been there, but they got Kendrick play. I mean, they got guys that can play. They got guys that can make plays. Buda Baker's still there. That number 7, they got the interception, Skip. He can play.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he got 2 picks against Jacksonville the previous week. He's playing really well.
His ribs banged up, but he came back.
Yeah. Skip, Vance Joseph did a great job of scheming.
You know Vance Joseph.
I do. They played well. Give them credit, Skip. I think they put the NFC on notice. They're not to be taken lightly.
Well, I'll tell you who they first put on notice was that division. I think all of a sudden everybody's looking sideways. Wait a second.
But
maybe it's Arizona.
That division going to be tough. I mean, ain't no easy victories. I mean, you thought San Francisco going to go beat Seattle, and the next day, you know, Russell Wilson is doing Russell Wilson type things. I mean, how he spun out of a play. I still don't know how he spun out of a play and turned that play into a touchdown.
They look good. I agree. But right now, the team to beat, to me, is Arizona in that division.
But Skip, think about it. Minnesota lost. Had them on dead to right, Skip. 34, 35-yard field goal lineup, win the game. Had them dead to right.
At Arizona. Okay, but Kyler has thrust himself right in the middle of the MVP because he's now first in completion percentage. He rose above Dak. And he's second in yards thrown to Brady, and he's third in QBR. So... I don't know.
Don't count the normal cast of characters out. You see that guy up in old Lambeau still doing, and you saw my homeboy. He's still capable. You saw what he doing. If I'm not mistaken, he might be leading the NFL in touchdown passes. I think he got like 13 or something.
Against what's left of the Eagles.
Oh, that is what's left of the Eagles. Oh, y'all beat them up on Monday night, and so Pat Mahomes came and just cleaned them up on Sunday, huh?
I believe that's what happened.
Okay.
And I think you know that yourself.
So, in other words, you said the Eagles aren't that good. So when I gave Dak and the Cowboys that 2 on Tuesday,
I thought Jalen Hurts played really well yesterday.
man, they got some deep. That score on Monday night between Buffalo and Kansas City, Skip, that might be a 41-38 or 44-41 type ball game.
I'm starting to envision Dallas and Arizona in the NFC Championship game. I don't know.
I want 5 cases.
I'm starting to see it.
Y'all play the regular season. I want 5 cases right now. Arizona and Cowboys right now.
Remember, you heard it here first.
No,
It doesn't worry you at all? That feels a little intimidating to me to be going up against Arizona right now. And
right now, 5 cases.
You love the guy. Take it, leave it. Yes? No, not right now. All right, we're going to wait on it.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.